Welcome back for our global briefing, where we quickly review stories that define the non-mainstream narrative. First, the BBC resignations in the UK. The mainstream media focused on the resignations themselves. The real story is the internal dossier that allegedly detailed a pattern of political editing bias going back years, suggesting the scandal was not a one-off mistake, but a systemic problem in a public service broadcaster. Next, in the war in Ukraine. While Russia continues to target Ukrainian energy infrastructure, a strategic shift by Kyiv is evident. Ukrainian drone strikes are now systematically targeting Russian civilian energy and utility infrastructure near cities like Voronezh. This is the implementation of a mirror tactic, bringing the economic impact of the war directly to the Russian populace. Finally, our environmental watch. Super Typhoon Feng Wang has slammed into the Philippines, causing mass displacement and confirmed casualties. While typhoons are common, Feng Wang is the 21st major storm of the year, a number that is above average. The climate change angle is crucial here. Scientific reports indicate that the rate of super typhoons, the most devastating category, striking the Philippines has increased by over 100% in the last 2 decades. For countries like the Philippines, climate change is not a future projection. It is a current, annual catastrophe. The destruction left behind by Feng Wang is devastating, with over 1 million people evacuated and coastal towns wiped clean. The world's attention may pivot quickly, but the recovery for these communities will take years. Today, we covered 2 different humanitarian crises. One, the U.S. government shutdown, has dominated global headlines for weeks. The other, the genocide allegations in Sudan, is an invisible tragedy for most of the world. This contrast highlights a profound danger: attention fatigue and selective outrage. The shutdown is a crisis of proximity. It directly affects the citizens and economics of Western media. The Sudan crisis is one of distance. It is easily dismissed as a perpetual tragedy in a region many cannot place on a map. This channel's mission is to counter that selective attention. We cannot accept that a bureaucratic fight over healthcare subsidies, while vital, receives 10,000 times the coverage of the systematic eradication of a people. Accountability requires information, and action requires urgency. If you want to assist those on the ground in Darfur, we urge you to look into the work of Doctors Without Borders or the Darfur Women's Action Group, who are still working in the region under dire circumstances. That is our report for tonight. We will continue to go beyond the headlines tomorrow with a look into the global financial shield secured by Donald Trump and the deeper implications of the South Korean indictment. Good night, and thank you for demanding the whole story.